Yes.
I just did.
Give it another go. I still don't see it live in Potheads.
Me either. No, all I see is Glenn. Says we're live there. Or is that viewing on Twitch?
I don't know.
Let's try this.
Did you take it out and then put it back in?
Yep.
Really, eh?
Oh, we were on Twitch Potheads.
Hey, Karen. It's only live here that I can find it. Hey, y'all. And on YouTube.
Um,
Hi, Holly. So we're good on
Hi,
YouTube and Twitch.
well, what the hell?
I don't know.
Sorry, guys. We're having a little technical difficulty here.
Hey, Margie. We're over on YouTube. Over on YouTube. Nothing will fix that. The only way to fix it is to go out and keep coming back in.
Just a second. There we are. Now we're in Potheads on Facebook.
What was wrong?
I don't think I saved the destination was the issue. We have Potheads and Twitter as well.
That's fine.
That's what I originally had.
Okay. We're now in Potheads. That's good.
Yeah, we can share it out now.
There we are. Hello.
Hello, all better. Hi, Fix. There we go.
Okay. Share group. What's an app? What's an app? Send messenger. Messenger wouldn't let me do diddly do.
I see.
Let me see what happens here.
Hi, Butterball. What are you doing, beautiful?
Let me check it out. See what they let me do here. They're being right rude.
They are.
They really are. It's like, quit being so fucking rude. It's like I touch something that goes right to the top. Really weird. Like if I'm down in contacts and I'm sending a hi, how are you? It sends me right back to the top like a rude bitch. Come
That's
on,
nice.
Facebook. Quit being so nasty.
Work with me.
They can't. They won't. They refuse to.
Well, now that you're all in Potheads over on Facebook, do you want them to tag a friend?
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
So I'm thinking get some folks in here. Holly, I got you on the list, and Margie Jane.
All right. All righty then.
Awesome.
There we go. Back to what I was doing. Back to what I was doing.
Yes, and prayers and love out to Maswell Taylor. I saw she just got tagged. She's down with COVID. She is sicker than a dog.
Oh, is she? That's awesome. That's awful.
Yeah, her chef at Longboards tested positive, and so did she.
Oh, how far along is she in it?
Uh, Day before yesterday, she found out she was positive.
Oh, so she's in for the long haul.
Oh yeah, she can't lost her taste. She's
Right.
having trouble breathing. She's just miserable.
Hey, Chelsea. What's up, girl? Really, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can't honestly say I know anybody that's had COVID and explained it to me, that they, it sounds pretty fucking rough.
It does. I was fortunate. I mean, I tested positive, but I really didn't have much symptom at all.
Really?
Yeah, fatigue, headache.
Hey, Don. What's up, bud?
You
Really,
know,
eh? Wow. I think the heat's getting everybody. Okay, let's get building this game list and let's go with hashtag sharing is caring and start building this card list if you want to get on it. Thanks for tagging in, everybody. That's awesome. That's awesome. But now we can start with sharing is caring. Hashtag sharing is caring. Get in on the game for the list. And what else we got going on? We got trivia going on at 14 people in that. Got bookmarks. I don't know what happened there. Tag a friend, share, high, low. Of course, we got dragon cards. They're always special. I still have both of them.
I want to
And
have.
our friend Howard, he's on his way back. He took a 2 week vacay, and he's just like in Montreal somewhere. So he's on his way, and we'll probably see him next week. But guy needs a break. Guy needs a break, right? Only thing is, he left me at home. That sucks, right?
Right?
Like what? Why'd you leave me at home, man? Talk too much?
Are the Northern Lights going right now?
Well, how the fuck would I know that?
Because you live in fucking Canada.
What do you think? Everywhere in Canada sees that?
No, but where he just was in the Bay of Fundy, the Northern Lights are just breathtaking there.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm like 1,500 miles away from there.
Okay.
Like you are too.
Yeah, I recently had a friend that flew from Arkansas to Toronto, rented an RV, drove through New York State, went up to Doddridge and went and visited me for a week or so. I sent her to Doddridge. She stayed with him for a few days in Lake Placid,
Right.
and then drove up to the Bay of Fundy and back to Toronto, turned in the RV, and flew back to Arkansas.
Oh, around her. Perfect. Oh, humid down there, Don. Well, that makes your weed grow. That's all I know. I love humid days for weed
Right?
growing. Oh, they're special. If you don't get humid, make humid, right? Spray water right on the lawn. You know what I mean? Right underneath the pot plants. Make humidity. I loved it when I was growing near a pond. I just start the pump up and just soak the ground. It'd be 100 out. Soak the ground, let that humidity just roll. The freaking plants were 3 pounders. But little tricks of the trade, I guess, eh?
Right?
When you're serious at growing weed. I've lost the seriousness. I just grow weed now. I used to be serious. Now I'm retired, not so serious. Grow weed. But I've got some pretty wicked looking weed plants in the backyard here. they're coming right nice. I'm thinking definitely shooting for a pound at a time. Going on, Shane. You know, a pound a shot would be good.
Hey, Mr. Monday.
I'm thinking.
I agree. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
So
been just
anyway,
wickedly dry here.
right. Yeah. So I have showed a picture of those 3-pronged leaves I've got, right, and that brought up some conversation. But I'm still sticking with the rooter rails. I know that Don said that shows like a regular or original genetic. Well, the rooter rails kind of is the original part of the genetic of all genetics. You know, it was in all of them before back in the day when the brickweed was happening. It was in there. So to have this American pie, it looks like a rockin' plant. That's all I know.
Yeah, it does. Hey, Brenda.
And, and it stings. So I guess if you like stinky weed, it's good. Anyway, let me get to the top here. We'll do our first tag a friend in here and get on with the sharing is caring. We got a few people that wanted to play. Deborah Lamonde. And away we go. Okay, let me start at the top. Get to the top. Start at the top. Come on. Come on. We kicked it off. I think. I think. Holly Short Klein kicked it off. Let's go.
Stop.
And it's Holly Short Klein.
Well, looky there.
Holly Short Klein. Way to go. First tag a friend. Thank you.
Congrats, Holly.
That always kicks it into gear, Holly. She knows how it works. You know how it works. That's awesome. So, still building the cards. Brenda Fraser wants in. That's awesome. So the article itself was pretty good article, I thought.
Yes, it
Right?
was.
Actually, I got in there and looked around, changed it a bit, and there was a lot of good facts in it. I'm not going to go over them tonight. I would rather with Howard, but being with cancer, but you know what? The next one would be just as good as the first one. But check it out and get your answers in here for the trivia. We got 14. Pretty good.
I'm actually quiet on the bookmark bonanza side. I have 7.
Right on.
So if y'all want to go play that, send them and I'll get you on the list.
I don't find a lot of people go play once we get playing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, occasionally they run over and do, but
yeah, not very. Not very, very. Shane Monday, he says, he's going to go do it. There you go. Well, get over there, my friend, and get her done, man. Go get her done.
And he's got to go do the trivia part.
Right on. Well, that leaves just me and you again. Let's start up with some high-low.
Margie Jane Kester, when you want to start.
Margie Jane has it too. All that notification thing going to go boomity boom all night. Okay.
Quick, Shane.
Margie Jane, she goes higher. Good move, I'm thinking. 7, you're number 1. Margie
Holly
Kingston.
Shore.
Move over.
It's
Holly Short Klein, let's go, girl. You have a Wild Dragon card, Holly.
Whoa,
your night.
Look at her luck today.
This is definitely your night, Holly. Don't go away.
You going to be heads. Unless you want to run with the can of cane.
She already just won can of cane.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said I figured she'd go.
Yeah, I get your judgment. Give
For
me
the
another
list,
player, girl.
Don Williams.
You're good. You are heads, Holly. Don Williams. He wants to get in on that. He says, I'll take a piece of that. You got a 9, Don. You got a 9, fella. Hope you're feeling better. I heard you're not feeling too good.
But he's been having a rough week.
Yeah. Lower. Good luck with that. Got a king, brother. That sucked.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
give me some education love there, babe. I see you, Beth.
Yeah, that bit. Amen. Bring me another
Karen
player.
Monday, please.
Karen Lamonde.
Yep.
Let's go, Karen, with a 4. With a 4. Higher. You got a 2. Ooh, the evil 2. That's just basically sucked, you could say, Karen. So, hit the education. Don Williams that did it. Here we go again, Don Williams. You got a queen this time, Don. Lower. All right, give it a go on lower. Got a jack that time, man. Skipped in. Number 2. Bring me
Sorry,
another victim.
Deborah Lamonde.
Deborah Lamonde. Don Williams is number 2.
Oh,
You have a 5, Deborah Lamonde.
did Karen play? I was talking.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay. Well, I have Deborah and Karen Lamonde right next to each other, so you can play mom and daughter.
So we're going with the queen with the Deborah thing over the 5. So she's number 3. Way to go, Deborah.
Awesome.
Now we'll try Karen. See how that goes. Man, I got a feeling we're going to get out of here early. Awesome. I have an ace there, my friend. Karen has an ace. I think I got time for a smoke. We're going to be like this. Karen has a...
She says higher. Oh, wait a minute. That's Deb. I'm sorry.
Karen goes lower. Yeah, you can't go higher than an ace, you know. Karen, you have a 5. You're in at number 4.
Shane Monday.
Shane Monday. One jailbird to another. Let's go. You got an ace, man. You got yourself an ace. I'm with you, man. I got to have a smoke. Life just isn't the same unless there's smoke in front of your eyes. You know?
That's what I'm doing. I'm filling the one hitter.
Look through smoke covered glasses. Got yourself a 9 this time, man. Man, that's easy, eh? Shit.
Right.
I should be over there playing. I'd probably win too. Shane Monday, number 5.
Brenda Von Frazier.
Brenda Vaughn. Well, I'm going to have a smoke, Brenda Vaughn. Let's smoke together, Brenda Vaughn.
Sounds good. Hold on a minute.
What are you holding on?
Me. Because my boys. Wow, that was a good maneuver. They just took a mattress through the door and neither one of the dogs got out. I'll take that.
Dogs are too nosy. See what's going on.
I agree.
Being nosy.
Because they're babies.
Okay. Brenda Vaughn says she's here. Let's do it up, Brenda Vaughn.
Come on, let's go.
Cheers.
John Carr's wife, I believe,
Okay.
was genuinely terrified of John. She knew what he was doing.
Now they won't be nosy.
I think she did what she had to do to protect herself and her children.
Woo.
It was the
Brenda Vaughn, you got yourself a Jack.
Angie's testimony was enough to force John Dalfred to give investigators contacted
Brenda Vaughn has a Jack. Let's go. We lower. Team girl. That sucks.
Oh.
State prison.
Get your medication.
Meet with Mr. Carr in the
And I think we can go right into our second tag a friend. Let's do that up. We got an hour into here. Let's do that up for 5 minutes. Go ahead and tag a friend. Anybody wants to get in here on the game, hashtag sharing is caring. And let's wind it up.
investigators received another court order, this time giving them the authority to anesthetize the suspect in order to obtain.
It was possible in this particular case to, because of the configuration of Mr. Carr's teeth.
You got the TV on?
This allowed
Yes, I do actually. Let me turn that off.
particularly on the other end, to take the model of his
I actually did have it off, and the dogs jumped on the remote.
Master dog.
I know.
Hey. They weren't so wonderful, they wouldn't be with us.
Exactly.
Get away with it. But you know, they never change, eh? They're always that persistent for your attention. Right? They really
Yeah,
are.
yeah.
They never ignore.
Oh my God, River cracks me up. He runs into my brother's room every morning between 5:30 and 6:30. Pulls the covers off of his head, licks his face, and then leaves the room.
My dog gets up on my bed at 6 o'clock every morning and figures I should get the hell up.
Yeah. I
Even
keep
if I
telling him,
just come
close
into
your
bed.
bedroom door at night.
No, he sleeps in there with me. He's always.
No, I
slept
keep
in there.
telling my brother that.
Yeah, no, mine. I always let him in because, I mean, he's there to alert me, so
Mm.
he can do it from right close. What's going on there, Wild Dragon, over there in YouTube land? What, they don't allow you over in Facebook at all anymore there, Thomas? To be the lone cowboy over in YouTube land? Oh, boy. The friends we keep, eh, Lou?
That's right.
Jailbirds and more jailbirds. Cussing queens, jailbirds,
Mazzholes.
mazzholes.
We love y'all, though.
Yeah, equally.
Yes.
Nobody's that special. You're all assholes together. Okay. What else we got going on? Anything? Just dabs and smiles. Well, that's easy. I can do that pretty well all the time, right? Just sit here, dab, smile, dab, swap, back and forth. Do that for 2 hours, call it a night, give out some prizes. What did we accomplish? Same as always. A little bit of education.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of education. Which we could give you a little bit, I guess. Let's try. You know. Let's try. First, we'll start with a dab. Then move on to joints rolled off. Flame on, Thomas. Thomas, why don't I send you a link? Come up here and smile or something. Man, I miss you, bud. It's been a
Yeah,
while.
we haven't seen him in a while.
It's been months. He's been hiding out. He's probably cut his beard off.
Gosh, the only thing more dramatic than that would be as if he should put a shirt on.
Don't get carried away. Eh?
Exactly.
If you wear shirts, you got to do laundry. That's the first thing bachelors know. No, hey, run around your underwear because like you have to do laundry. You get out your shit dirty. It's not like we're streaking.
Right.
Just hate laundry.
It's the right season for it, at least.
True enough. True enough. Although the air conditioner freezes me. I fucking froze in summer. My wife likes the AC. I hate it. I hate it. Like I'm not an air conditioner guy. And
I'm not a fan either.
no, my wife, she's got to have it because of COPD. And I feel for her, so I freeze or I wear clothes all winter, all summer in the house. So if I get the day out in the backyard or out in the deck, or I just stay out there, I hug it.
Yeah, if it's 95 and above, I'm
Yeah,
happy
well,
to have it on. But for the normal 80, 85 degree days, I'm good under a fan.
For sleeping, I don't mind it for sleeping, but through the daytime, I can handle pretty much hot. Okay, let's get back to the top, and we'll go on with this tag a friend, starting again when we get to where we left off. Way up here, right there, right. Okay, Holly started it again. Let's go.
Stop.
Brenda Vaughn Fraser to Katie Ann. Way to go, Brenda Vaughn. I should say Brenda Fraser. I don't know which one to use.
Everybody uses Brenda Vaughn.
Yeah, it's just because it's next. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's all good. Way to go, my friend. You're in. You are another can of cane winner. Okay, and we're still building the card list. I'm thinking it's going all right. We're getting to the bottom, working on its way. We always have a few staggering in later. There we go.
Brenda Vaughn Fraser for redemption.
Ah, Brenda, let's try again, huh? Let's try it again, girl. You got yourself a king. You have yourself a king. I'm squeezing the Rosen up for you to win. I'm making it as fast as I can. And don't forget the 3-for-1 Rosen price we have going on for potheads. That's 3 grams of Rosen for the price of 1. So going lower with an 8. Smooth. Brenda Fraser.
Whoop.
Okay. We're getting there.
The lovely Beth Williams.
Beth Williams. Beth Williams. Beth Williams, let's go. You got a 9, Beth.
Shane.
Debbie Potts back in the house. Hello. "14 years alcohol free today." That's pretty good, man. 14 years. Way to go, man. You're like going for the rest of your life like me. I was 1991 I quit. So how long ago was that? Fuck. It's like you don't care after a while, right? It's like, yeah, I quit in 1991. I figured in 1991 I belonged to the $1 Million Club, right? And that's where I figure, you've spent $1 million on drinking,
Right.
on alcohol and entertainment. I'd been in every bar you could imagine and just spend. So I thought, you know what? This is pretty repetitive now, And I've got my $1 Million badge. I've done my yen, so yeah, I give it up pretty easily. Wasn't a big thing. So yeah,
Beth is here.
14 years. Congrats, bud. It makes a whole difference in your life. It's after a while. It's like try to get away from weed though. Why would I? I know. I know. Yeah, you got a 2 this time with Beth. You're number 7, Beth Williams. Good move.
Nice.
Under that 9.
Debbie Pot.
A pound, pot, Debbie Pot. I'm changing my name to Pot too. You got a queen. You don't miss the spins, walking and hugging toys behind bars and coming home broke. No, you don't miss any of that shit. No. And when you go back to it, nothing much changed. If you go back in, I quit, but I never left the bar. You know what I mean? I kept going to see your friends and blah, blah, blah. Until actually after a while you went, is this what we did all the time, guys? Just sit around and talk about fucking things that happened 30 years ago and what we're going to do tomorrow. It's like, I got to get out of it. I'm pulling out of it, man. Peace.
It's funny. I was a bartender for 30 years, so I got to hear it all from the other side and got paid for it.
Yeah, and you got to hear it. Yeah, the thing is, you can't get away from hearing it 20 fucking times, right?
Mm-hmm.
Same guy tell you the same thing 20 times. It's like, okay, I heard it. Change channel.
It happened 20 years ago, and it ain't going to change now.
I'm happy you didn't pickle your brain so much you can't remember. Okay, who we got this queen out for?
Deb Pot.
Deb Pot. For Deb Pot, you got yourself a
queen.
queen. A queen for a queen. Every time you get on, you get 5 members. Kids, eh? 6, girlfriend. You got a 6, and you are number 8.
Nice. Gianna Winters. She's one of our Facebook users.
Jenna Winters, let's go with a 10. And a berry. 10 and a berry.
10
All
and a
right.
berry. Nice.
I do such a good job, I got to treat myself.
I've been trying to stay away from soda, so I've been doing lemon water lately. Love it.
I was watching Hazy Day Smashing. What was it? Smasher Day? Date or Smashers?
Smash or pass.
Smash or Pass?
Yeah, it was funny. I played in it the other night.
Well, I'm getting the feeling that men are just a lot more handsome when they're standing on top of their wallet.
Well, that doesn't hurt.
I'm watching this show and I'm going, I don't think you got to be a millionaire to date these winches.
Jenna went higher.
All righty.
It's funny you say that. I used to know a guy in Vegas that
That didn't work for you, Jenna. You got
ran like an at-home porn studio. And he was he was ugly as sin. I mean, the guy had hair everywhere.
Hashtag sharing his hair, man.
And his wife was a drop-dead gorgeous stripper at the Glitter Gulch.
Right on.
Jenna said higher.
I said, so I'm going for him. Jenna's going higher. How's she going higher? I didn't give her a card yet. She went higher, got an 8, which gave her a kick out. Now she's got to do a Meducation thing to get back in. Yeah, I could imagine if you could remember all the bullshit you've seen. If you were a bartender for that long, it'd be like, 20, you're not a comedian. Right? 20, you're not a comedian, Lou.
Right.
All that bullshit.
Well, the funny part was, I asked him, I'm like, do you actually make money online? He's like, oh, yeah, I put like a velvet mask on my head and go into a fetish room. And she was like, we make a couple of grand a week. I was like, wow, really?
Wow. Okay, Mary Williams. She's on the list.
You betcha she is. I got Thomas and Mary, and we're at the end of it.
So let's play with Mary, and then we'll go with Thomas. 8, Mary. You have an 8, my friend. You getting any good weather out there, Mary? Growing any weed?
Oh, she's been inundated with rain. I want her to send it to me.
Oh. Got yourself a 9, girl. You're number 9 with a 9.
And her ducky's bottom is finally light, so it's done laying eggs for a while.
Oh, cool. Cool. Yeah, we've been we had a nice rain last night. It's nice to get rain on this weed. I like fresh rainwater, just to flush out the newts, a little bit, and that always seems to make them kick. And then you got to get back to the newts. But last night we got some rain, so I didn't have to even go out there today. I didn't. I went, I let it do its thing. And we're supposed to get some more rain tomorrow. So I'll probably ride that out. That'll be another day off. And then maybe if I get to be feeding them things every day, because right now I'm feeding them a gallon every 2.
Mm-hmm.
If I get it to a gallon every day, those things are going to start to go pretty nice. So I don't know how big these plants are supposed to be. Right now, they're almost to the 4 foot.
Right.
They're about 3 inches away from 4 feet. At least Luhu is. And I don't know how big they're supposed to get. But I imagine if it gets to be a 6-footer and 6 feet, all like probably about 40 feet around, it'll probably be awesome. Weeds doing well, getting upper 20s. So some bum seed. Only 2 plants. Oh. Yeah, bum seeds, eh? Fuck, I hate that. That's why I always kind of like to. That's why I try to I used 2 seeds this year. Got 20 clones out of this 2, and growing the 2 mothers out. So that's working. That's a pretty decent from 2 seeds to have 20 pounds of weed.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to send Thomas a link.
There you go. It's
He
his
wants
turn
to
to
come
play
play.
cards too.
Yeah, he can come up here and play. I'm going to send you one. I don't. He's not even allowed on Facebook, probably. I will. Oh, Mary Jane, your case, man.
Knowing him.
Look at that. Even when you go to his page, holy jeepers, man! That's quite a banner you got. He probably can't even come up. Let's see. I sent you a link, brother. See what happens. And I sent it in your PM. Give it a go. We'll see how that works. Oh boy.
All right. Well, we can play Jana Winter's Redemption while
Let's
we're waiting
play
on
Jana.
Thomas.
Deanna Winter's got a 3. There's something you can do with seeds to make them fertile before you plant them. To make them fertile, you mean pop them? I don't. I always I just do it old school way, right? Where are you? What the fuck now?
Wait up, I'll put my makeup on. Hang on.
Is that you?
Yeah.
I told you he cut his beard off.
Well,
He burned his shirt.
yeah, my
I'd
shirt's
rather-
off, man. I don't wear a shirt.
We've never seen you. You need one? I got lots. I can send you.
No,
A
I'm
couple
just
of-
gonna. I never wear one, man. I'm gonna put a lawn sale up and sell my shirts.
Right. Hey, bud, there you are. What have you been doing, man? You've been getting in trouble like regular. Like you got your Facebook page pretty well covered with hatred.
There's a lot of rough riding over here with this world that we live in, man. It's not easy world.
Oh, you pay too much attention. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
You know,
all
you
over
can't.
that stuff.
Yeah, you can't pay it. If you pay attention to that, they'll own you.
Yeah, my
All you
kid
gotta
don't
do
help.
is all you gotta do is remember to say "go fuck yourself" every time you see one, right? Not
Right?
necessarily chase them to go and tell them that, but when they get in your face, you know the right lingo. I
Well,
think you're well
Facebook.
trained.
Facebook likes to put everybody in jail nowadays, man. They're all over everybody.
Well, you can't do any political stuff anymore. There's a lot of things you can't do, and you just get. I've been getting red marks, strikes all over the internet now,
Yeah.
so it's getting a little bit boring, you know.
Yeah, I just got a YouTube
So
strike the other day again.
I can honestly say that if I didn't enjoy hanging around with these people and you guys, I would park this whole fucking thing because there's nothing goes on the internet that isn't just repetitive horse shit, right? And
Yep.
you know it's coming. So if it wasn't for just saying hello to people and
Nice.
trying to move the puck forward, you know, in life, and by being happy and friendly, because we all need that, I wouldn't be on this social network. It's not so social, this network.
No, it's a lot of censorship. You can't do what you want. You can't say what you want. Nothing.
No, but I wonder if you can over on Rumble. Like, so
It's a
Rumble was,
little better, but you can't do lives over there unless you pay.
yeah, I saw that you had to click get into the payment thing, eh?
Yeah, you can't do lives unless you pay to do lives.
When
You
you
can do
do
it
pay,
on.
can you can you talk about cannabis? You pay?
Probably, yeah. You can probably do a lot more over there than here on YouTube or Facebook, man. They're
This
censored big time.
cannabis is pretty well legal everywhere now. So if you could pay, if you could talk cannabis legally, like out and about, like and let people know everything you know about cannabis. I mean, you can't do it on Facebook, man. You just can't do it. You can't teach people about their health and wellness of cannabis without getting banned.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah,
bullcrap.
yeah, it's bull crap. So you
Yeah.
know, but that's something that has to be out there, right? I mean, the people that know, but the people that don't know, freaking need to know because I mean, you grow a tomato plant and a weed plant, you're probably going to make it.
Yeah.
You know, use the lump.
My green pepper plant's growing pretty nice.
Have they, man? Have you picked any yet?
No, they're still too small.
Oh,
They're growing though. I got like 6 on one plant and I got 1 on the other,
nice, nice.
and they're growing pretty good. And then cannabis plants, they're nice and green. They're growing
Yeah,
slowly. I pinched the tops off the other like a week ago.
yeah.
I'm trying to bush them out more than letting them grow tall.
So would you just take the top off?
Still early in the season, you know. So I want to try to keep it low.
Why? Where's the why? What's the low part? It's outside, isn't it?
Yeah, the lower it is, the bushier it's gonna be. If I don't pinch the tops, it just goes straight up, and I have one big top on the top, and I have all these other tops down below. I want a whole whack at the tops on the thing, man. You know.
So you have to take the top off every branch then.
Well, all the tall branches, I take the tops
Yeah.
off. I
The
did it a
bottom
week
ones I
ago.
take right off. I cut the lower shit right out. I
Yeah, I
cut
didn't
up
even do
about
that.
I cut up a foot, everything. Anything that's up a foot and out of in that same branches, out 6 inches, right?
Yeah.
And then
Look,
I leave it alone, and then thin it out. And it's just strictly because that's where the that white mold starts. That
yeah.
that mold starts down there where it stays damp and wetty and shitty. And that dope never turns out to be anything but shake anyway,
Yeah.
right? So why even? I try not to waste the 10 cents on letting that newts go into the shit I ain't gonna cut. I about 2 days ago I went out and cleaned them right up. Right now it's done
Nice.
for the season. Now all shit I come back and I had them look pretty scraggly. I come back in 2 friggin' days, but and they're back to like full bush again. But
Nice.
It's just, oh man.
Well, when you take all the bottoms off, it makes the rest of it grow even stronger.
Stronger, right? So
Yeah.
now we're
Yeah.
getting ready to. So now I've got the plants back, all the greens back, and it's fully energized. They're not covering any. I always make sure there's no leaves on top of where there's going to be a bud
Yeah.
Right on.
because that's just bad. You know,
Take all
for
the leaves off
take
inside the center.
and then let it
Open
rip.
it up.
So
Open it
right
up.
now, these things have grown right back into full coverage without having leaves hidden. So when they go up, it's just like a full shield of absorption, but there's no other shitty leaves behind, right?
Covering everything up. Yeah, you
Yeah,
don't
it's like
want
a
it to
little, they're
cover
like
everything.
transformers. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So they're really rocking. I don't know,
Yeah.
but these things, I don't know how the neighbors are going to take it though, bud, because these are going to stink like skunks. These are
Yeah, I hope
fucking
mine
brutal
stinks
stinkers.
good too.
Yeah, well, this American pie, without even having bud on it, smells like a skunk.
Yeah.
Wow.
I got
Yeah.
pink cookies out there. I got matting cookies and I got ice cream cake. So
Shane's got
I don't know how they're gonna smell.
And I know like I'm old, but I've never heard of cheetah piss as being a pot strain.
Cheetah piss?
Yeah, that's
Nice.
Monday the same cheetah piss. Oh man.
Nice.
Some of the names when Razzie and them were playing that game.
Well, they're
Pot or
running
not.
out of names,
Oh,
man.
strain
They're running
games
out
have
of
left.
names. There's so many strains out there. Everybody's coming up with new strains all the time. New
Yeah, well,
names.
you always these games always have a limit to how much you can do. You always or you come back and do it. So even with what we do, it's hard to find unlimited information about something you want to talk about. I mean, I want to talk about THC, 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 THC. Like put me on a loop, go THC, THC, THC. That's what I want to talk about. But there isn't as much, so you got to talk about CBD, which to me is like boring.
It
Uh, you
doesn't
know,
help. Well, it does help. It's very good for you. Both of them are. But we
well,
want the
I always
THC
find that
high out of
the
it.
CBD is for if you're scared of THC, man. It's it. I mean, if
Yeah, but
you're
just not.
generally scared of
They're
getting
two
high.
different molecules, man. They're two different
Oh, I
things,
know.
effects
Oh,
out
I
of that.
totally.
So it's better to have both together.
Oh, I don't. I don't try to get rid of it, but I don't take it without THC in it.
Yeah, we like that high.
That way. It can have CBD. It can be polluted with CBD a little bit, but
Yeah.
it can't go the other way.
No, we don't want a lot of CBD and less THC.
But
We want to get that high out of that high effect.
we're on to this dragon juice, man. The triple distillate, 90%
Yeah.
or bullshit. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm pretty
I've
hard
been
to go to
wanting. I've
sleep.
been. I've been looking at ordering some distillate from BC.
How much is
Or
it a
not
liter?
distillate. No, not distillate, but diamonds.
Oh,
Diamonds. A gram of diamonds is like $20.
right, right,
That's not
right.
bad, man. When you
How
get
much is a
something,
liter? How much a liter is that dragon juice?
I don't know. I got my dragon juice from my family members. They made it. Somebody he knows makes it. So I paid like top dollar for that stuff, man. That whole jar cost me like it was $1,500 for that jar of distillate.
Was it a full jar?
Yeah, right to the top.
Yeah.
I'm
Can I
down to
get some?
half now. I'm down to half.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that was for the one you sent me.
Yeah, yeah.
So how do I got to get? What do I got to do to get in on that?
I don't know, man. The person I know that did it is moving, and a lot of things are changing on his behalf. So I don't know where he's gonna deal with this stuff now.
Well, he can mail it. It doesn't matter wherever the fuck he
Well,
goes.
yeah,
As long
but
as
he's
he
got to have the
keeps
same hookups, and he's got to be doing the same stuff that he's doing on property to be able to get that stuff made. Because he
Well, I
was
can send
growing
him.
it, and then he was having somebody make the distillate for him
Oh,
out of
well,
his grow.
we want to know the distillate guy.
Yeah, yeah. Right now he's mixed up and he's moving and everything else, man. It's pretty hectic on his behalf.
Right on. Well, anyway, when we do get a clear shot at it, I wouldn't mind getting in on it.
Yeah, Yeah, I got to talk to him more. I was talking to him today about whatever
Yeah.
because he's supposed to come by, but I've been talking to him about the distillate lately
Yeah.
because he's been
Well,
so
well,
on the move of moving and everything. So everything's changing on his behalf, and he's not going to be growing all this big amount of weed anymore unless he
no,
hooks himself up right.
right. Well, maybe I can give him weed and he can make us distillate.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? That's what I was going to say. When's the next time you're going to come down to Niagara, man? You and Howard on the bikes, man.
That's probably a good idea because Howard, he lives in Toronto, and I could just scoop him up on the way, go for a little
Yeah,
ride.
that's an hour away from me.
We'll have to pick a weekend
You got my
because
address. You can stop by anytime. It don't matter.
he's just getting back from a 2-week vacation. So
Yeah. I
unless he
seen,
misses his motorcycle that bad, I don't think he's going to just want to go anywhere right
I
away.
seen him on the beach
Right.
the other day.
Right.
He was
So
hanging out on the beach. It was nice.
yeah, I say, well, I'd like to come down and say hello to you, brother. So let's
For
do
sure.
that.
For
Make
sure.
a plan. It's not a bad ride, but I need to stay over a night. I'll have to get a room down there because it's too far to ride there and back for me.
Yeah, that's
And
too many hours.
well, and then visit you too. I mean,
Yeah.
we'll probably get high or something.
Yeah, for sure.
You
For
shouldn't be
sure.
high and driving motorcycles around wide open.
Nice. I was high as a kite when I wiped my bike out, my ATV.
Well,
When I
that's just
went to
kind of
that
why
when
I'm
it,
just mentioning it. You know, you
well,
shouldn't.
I'm always high. I've been high for years.
Well, that
But when I
doesn't change. You
wiped out
shouldn't be
that
doing it.
no, when I wiped that ATV out and they tested my blood in the hospital when I was under a broken neck and everything, they said I was filled with THC. I was in the room and they were saying, "Oh yeah, you had all kinds of THC in you." All these doctors standing there telling me I was fucking full of THC. I know that, man. I've been smoking weed for years.
Right.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
But guess
That's
what?
why.
Test works.
Yeah,
That's how come you bounce so good.
yeah. It was
Oh,
crazy, crazy ride.
THC.
That's for sure, man. I wiped out and I didn't even know I wiped out. Didn't even see it coming, and I woke up freaking like 3 weeks later, high as a kite.
Mm-hmm.
High as I've ever been, man. I've never been that high my whole life, and I've been pretty high all the time. Lots of times in my life, I've been high, like on everything. That guy one called me a while back too, and he hasn't called me back. I don't know what happened to him. The buddy that you hooked me up with
Well,
gave
yeah.
me he gave my number and he called me, and then that was the last call I got from him. I don't know.
Where
Not a
was
big
it?
deal.
Well, he's probably sitting here listening right now anyway. I think
Yeah,
so.
it's not a big deal. I didn't really. I've been around the
Did
world.
you, yeah, did you try that stuff?
That he has no,
Oh, you just
no,
haven't received it yet, you mean?
no. He hasn't sent anything. I don't know.
Oh,
He never
okay.
asked for addresses or nothing. So I don't know. I don't even. It doesn't
Okay.
even matter.
Well, it will matter to them if they're trying to get it out there.
Yeah, I can't remember where he said he was from. Way out towards freaking BC area. No, Alberta
Is it?
maybe. I don't know.
I don't know who it was exactly, except for.
Yeah.
How about cards? You want to play cards? I think we gave you a 3.
3. I'll have to
Is that
get
it?
higher.
Let me check with Lou here. Was that for him?
No, actually, it was for Jenna Winters. We hadn't played
Well, that's for
Tom.
Jenna Winters. You don't look like Jenna Winters yet. Even
And
if you
No, let me change my face.
she did say that CBD. She thinks of CBD as diet weed.
Diet weed.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. You know, and I'm with you. And it, I don't know. I just seen too many good things about THC. I mean, when it comes to THC, I mean, is being high scary or I don't know. But for what it does to fix you, um, it's like
A
irreplaceable.
lot of people are scared of that THC, man. It's crazy, man. They don't want to get
Oh, yeah.
high. And like the high is nothing, man. I don't know. The first time I got high when I was 14. And I was getting high when my brother had passed away. I was getting high at his funeral. I didn't get scared of it. I liked it. And that's when I started to smoke it every day of my life.
Well, that's yeah. Like I didn't even know you were to get high. I was a medicine when I tried it at 13, and it worked. I mean, it leveled my anxiety out. Like I was like, it was like another fucking planet. Now from then
Shane
on,
says
it
he'd
was like,
rather be sweating with the oldies than smoking diet weed.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm with
I
you. Yeah, you know it's working when you got sweat beads coming out of your head,
Right. Janice says higher like her as well.
and she's number 10. You got in at number 10, girl.
Yeah, I've been looking at some stuff from BC. I wanted to get some diamonds, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
Money's in my account. I can get it if I want it. I'm just fighting my battle of wanting it or not.
Well,
Right.
that's
I
it.
got
I mean,
I got so much stuff here as it is. I got like a couple ounces of hash, a couple ounces of this, that, all kinds of pounds of weed. You know.
I'm gonna say to you, man, you won't. It's because you use so much weed like me. I've bought ounces of diamonds, and even the triple distillate 90%. I mean, I generally smoke lesser, like joint level stuff, 40-50%. I could into that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, that's a lot of
Diamonds.
money
The
for,
diamonds
and it.
hits you better, and the distillate hits you better, a higher, get a higher out of it, than just rolling a joint. That's
Yeah,
why
but I think
when I usually roll a joint, I'm always rolling a joint with distillate on my joint. So I put
I think
distillate on my paper.
I think that if you get into like a little bit of edible something, and then
Yeah,
into a joint, you're pretty good. You know
I
that
was thinking,
edible, 10-20% edible. That's the kicker, right? And that
I was
gets you in
thinking
for
about
4 or 5 hours of fun and glory. So
I was
I say
thinking of
the
getting
edibles are cooking.
gummies too. Gummies, they have a lot of gummies too up there that I can order. So I can order a whack of gummies too and sit there and eat candy every day.
I need to make some. I've been horrible. That's with the move and everything.
My body don't let me want to do nothing, man. My feet are killing me. I can barely walk. Got my trees outside. I barely go outside and look up and deal with my trees. My feet are so sore I can't walk worth a shit. I don't
Right,
go anywhere, man. My feet swell up.
Oh,
right,
I bought this fucking Dr. Ho thing. Whatever.
yeah,
Can't see it. Can
yeah.
barely
I
see
see
it
a
with this.
revitalizer, a
Yeah,
revitalizer.
that zaps your foot.
Yeah, yeah. I put my foot on there and I went no.
There. Well, it
But
helps.
my son's got that, and
It
he's got
helps, man.
neuropathy, and it does help.
Well, my feet swell up like balloons, for no reason.
Has it
I
got
got a
anything
lot
to
of.
do with diet, Thomas?
I don't know, man. I got a bad
but I
diet
was going to
too.
say sodium.
Yeah,
Because I know it has to do
I
with.
don't eat right, and I
I
don't
know
have
with
anybody.
my son, he says if you don't eat right, you pay the price.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty well what I'm going through because my hands swell up, my fingers. That's from carpal
Well,
tunnel,
how
and I
busy you
got
are? How busy you are? You couldn't become a chef for your own health.
just
How busy?
to walk to my kitchen is a pain, man.
Well, fucking
Getting
stroll over there in your wheelchair. But
Yeah, I
how
need a
hard is that to
wheelchair.
look after? To learn how to make health food. And if you spend all day making 3 healthy meals, you would be getting better along. So, you know,
That's
laziness
Yeah,
is
why
what my
I absolutely
laziness
love
is
the
my favorite.
canned stuff. And that way I can just pull it out of the cupboard and boom, heat it up. Dinner's ready.
yeah.
What's a Capacian wraps? What's that? Uh, Jenna Winters, I'm doing Capacian wraps, and my doctor for neuropathy.
I don't
I
know.
call it.
I got those socks that you put
What is
on
that?
there.
Well, what is that,
Those
Jen? What is that, Jenna? She says it works. I feel it so bad. I had a month pain free after the treatment. Just got approved through insurance. What? Well, we're gonna have to Google that. I'm
What
gonna have
was
to
it
Google
called
that.
again? What was
It's
it called?
Meducation. It's a pepper
Meducation, right.
oil.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna write that down, and I'm gonna tell my son about that because if it's
I got those
insured, he's
I
got no
got those
problem.
compression
Oh,
socks too. You ever
capsation.
see those? You ever see the compression socks, man?
Yes.
Those are
Yeah.
hard. I can't even put them on. I got no strength.
My brother can't use them either.
I got like $150 socks, man. I can't even use them. They cost me $150 a piece.
It's
My
spicy.
insurance paid for it, good thing, but I can't even put them on. My hands are so sore I can't pull up them socks on my feet.
Well, I'd be checking this out. You know.
The one she's talking about?
Yeah. Yeah. Capsaicin. Is that how you would say that?
No, capsation.
Capsaicin.
Capsation.
Yeah.
Capsaicin.
Mhm.
Pepper. So
Nice.
that would be probably from a health food store. They make pepper
I would
spray.
think so.
Oh, they make it in a spray. So spray and wrap. That's interesting
Pepper
because
oil.
if it gives you like quick relief while you've got other things kicking in, that'd be right on. That'd be right on. So
My feet have been swelling up since my accident. I got a lot of issues with my brain stem damage. And that's why my fingers, I got carpal tunnel now. Both hands have carpal tunnel. My feet swell up for like the past 5 years or more, on and off.
right.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Now, do you take a fluid pill?
No, I don't take any pills.
No.
They had me
Now
on
you gotta get
21
up to
pills a
speed.
day, man. They had me on
You-
21 pills a day after I got out of the hospital. And I stopped every one of them, man.
Yeah, I've got my brother down to 6, but they can't
There
be
should
helped
be-
because he has a mechanical valve now.
Right. So there still be some you might want to take, Thomas, to get rid of fluids and what have you. Get
Yeah.
back into the things that work. Right.
Like you said, that the health probably with my food eating habits probably would help because I don't eat properly at all.
Right. That's why
Yeah.
I can and cook for him on a low sodium diet to help with the fluid.
Yeah.
Never even thought of that. My eating habits being part of my feet problems, my swelling.
Hmm.
Well, you could, be a great teacher and learn and teach people about it as you go because you got nothing but time on your hands. It'll take your mind away from other bullshit that goes on around your place and it'll make you healthier to put up the good fight. Okay. And when nobody's getting you down, maybe you'll get some respect and be able to rock through this bullshit because, man, every day I watch what you suffer through and I go, fuck.
Yeah.
You're a bigger man than me because I couldn't do it. I'd shoot you. I'd run you over with my car. I wouldn't give a fuck if you were my best of the two. You know what I mean? I'd make sure you would be definitely not fucking me around. So, yeah, you're a bigger guy than me by a mile. But you pay the price when you're a big guy.
I ride the
Okay,
ride,
Thomas.
man. I ride the
I know
ride.
you do.
We have a rough ride to ride ahead of us, but I still ride the ride.
I know you do.
So
The ride can you break the ride a couple of times. The ride comes back changed. As
Yeah.
Lou Who.
yeah.
Yeah. Hate to say it, but you got
Where's
bigger
my
balls than me.
dragon card? Where's my dragon card? Come on, pull that dragon card.
3.
3. I have to go higher on that.
Yeah. 8. You're in,
Alright.
man. You're number 11. Okay. Okay, more players out there?
Just me, I believe.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna cut this beard thing off at all in life. Like, this is part of me
Holy
now.
fuck, it's
Oh, I
getting long.
wouldn't at this point.
Oh yeah, it's huge. It's huge.
It was just down to your tat.
It's huge.
Like last year, when we did that puppet, it was above your tat.
Yeah, it's pretty long. I don't even know how long it is. I don't measure it. It's like freaking almost a foot.
So, like, do you take it out?
Yeah, I gotta
Uh,
wash it every week or two. I can wash it all up and clean it up, and
So
then put a
next time
braid
you
in it.
take it out, let's get a shot of the ZZ top.
Yeah, it's
Right?
fine. It's fine hair, man. Really fine on my chin. Not thick.
Oh, no doubt. Let's get a
Yeah.
ZZ top. You might be a scary looking dude.
Yeah, and then with the hair on the back, I got lots of hair, man.
My old partner, he had hair like yours, like, but he never had the full beard down here. But when he let it, and I never seen him but maybe 3 times in 8 years with his hair out, you know. But holy fuck, man!
Lots of hair.
Oh fuck, man! I went. No wonder you tie that fucking monster
Yeah,
up.
I put mine up all the time, man. It's always up because it's a lot of hair, man.
Yeah. How far does it go back in your back?
I don't know, like pretty well, almost all the way down. My kid even had long hair when he was a little kid.
Right.
Yeah, he had hair down to his ass when he was 7 years old.
Yeah.
That's when I cut
Happy when he grows his out, he's like he's the missing link, right? He's like fucking hair here, beard like that wide, right down
Yeah.
there, sitting down, it'll hit the ground. Hair, just he looks like it off the monsters,
Nice.
Nice.
but black. Too much.
I have a long hair and I have a hard time combing it. Just combing it because of my strength in my arms, my hands.
I'm not a hairy dude, man. I got like maybe 3 hairs on my whole chest. Like I have no fucking hair at all. I think it's from just riding around high speed all the time.
Yeah, blows all the hair off.
It's always a little nipply, eh? It's like,
Nice. My hair grows like a bad weed.
right on, dude.
I don't cut it. I haven't cut my hair in like 7 years. I had to cut nothing.
I don't. I
Thanks
trim
or
my
nothing.
ends every once
I
in a
don't.
while.
I don't
That's
even do
about
that.
it.
I don't even trim it, man. I don't
I
trim
went
the
and got my
ends. I
hair
don't
cut
do nothing.
yesterday. Oh,
You should let it grow really long.
I'm too old for that, man. Right?
You're never too old.
Well, it wouldn't. Right? Plus, why? I don't want to put the energy into that.
Yeah.
I was thinking going down. Next thing, it's hot enough. You could just go to the straight buzz, save $25.
I like to do that
Right?
too, kind of,
Do
but
the number.
I'm so
number
used to
3.
my long hair, man. I'm so used to having long hair. It's a part of me, and it's hard to cut
Yeah.
right off.
Yeah.
Last time I shaved my head was in the hospital. When I was in the hospital, I shaved my head. When I woke up, they had little patches on my back shaved because I hit the back of my head or something. They had to see what was going on back there. I woke
Right.
up with my hair shaved on the back a little bit, and Buddy comes into my room. He sits on the chair and he says, "You know who I am?" I said, "No." "Oh, I'm the guy who cut your hair on the back." And I
Right.
shook my head, and then a month later, I shaved my head down to nothing. My buddy shaved it in the hospital for me.
Yeah,
And
really.
it
Because
grew
no
back,
choice.
and this is it here. Yeah, I had to shave it off. But
Right.
it grows back no matter what. My hair got a lot of hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then I
You're
started
part
growing
biker.
this, and this thing's like 4 years old, 5 years old almost.
What's your
I've never-
background, man? What country you come from?
Me, I'm right from Canada, man. Right from
Where's
the
your
Niagara
back-
area.
Where's before that?
Oh,
Before
I
you?
don't know, man. I'm Irish and German.
That's So you got that hairy part in you, the
Get
cold
the red
part.
hair for the Irish. And I don't drink much, so I don't know where that part comes in. I know that Germans like to drink and Irish like to drink.
Right?
But I don't drink. I like my coffee.
Yeah, drinking's another game, man. And
Yeah.
people that drink that don't use weed think we're assholes too.
Yeah.
Right.
Those
They-
drunks think
I remember when I
everybody's an
first
asshole.
moved up here in 1969 when I moved up to this little village. There used to be fights, regular drunks against hippies. Drunks and hippies. Every
Nice.
time the bar closed and the drunks got out, they always looked for fights with stoners, right?
That's crazy.
Every time, and it was regular. You see them driving around looking for stoners, and they come in there, and half the time they get their asses kicked because they were drunk.
Yeah.
You know, these
No.
guys are just high, man. Don't why piss them off. They're just fucking high. That's it. You know,
Right.
drunk's drunk. Drunk is an ability having a problem with your parts, right? Even as
Yeah,
mad
you
as you can get. You can
you
get real
lose
mad
your
drunk,
ability, man. And when you're high, you
yeah,
gain ability. When you're drunk, you
when
lose
you're
ability.
high, yeah, getting a guy mad is what the hard part.
Yeah.
That's what I used to say when I tended bar. It was impossible for two high people to get into a bar fight.
Yeah.
No, they'd be
Yeah.
outside puffing a joint.
Yep, two stoners are not going to go to fist.
No.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen that. I can pretty much say I haven't just seen people get up off the bong and whack. You know,
No,
but I see a lot of people get up off the beer and go smack.
Yeah.
Right? I've never seen that.
that's funny as shit.
No, pothead will get off the bong and pass it on.
Yeah.
Oh. Howie's on his vacation. When's he coming back? Right now or soon?
It'll be he's probably getting close to Cornwall or something now. He'll be back in Toronto tonight.
He's from Toronto too, eh? That's
Yeah.
an hour away from me. An hour. You're further away.
I'm 2 hours from him. And
Yeah.
I'm about just under 4 hours to you.
Anywhere's near Owen Sound?
No.
No, eh? The opposite or something?
Yeah. East.
Yeah.
Owen Sounds good area.
Yeah, I liked Owen Sound. I was around there for a while, down in Hanover and Washington.
Look who
So-
showed up.
Sobe
Say hello to you,
Beach.
Thomas. It's Mario.
Mario.
What?
Mario.
Hit it hot. That's my saying all over the world, all over the internet is hit it hot. My
Yeah.
buddy made a song out of that, hit it hot. I keep making him make new songs, different ones. Lately, what was the one I can't remember the one I told him lately.
Right on. Okay. Now, what do we got going on? I guess we could play Mario.
I was going to just suggest that.
Okay. Mario, let's give it a go. You got a 6, man. 6, higher or lower. And then we haven't played you yet, eh, Cindy?
Nope. Never,
anybody
never
else-
will be done with that.
And if anybody else wants to play, hashtag sharing is caring, and you're in. Mario goes higher. Got a jack, my friend. You're number 12.
All right.
Mario May. Okay. Cindy Lou Who. Let's go. You're getting to be quite a big, tall plant out in my backyard there, girl.
I know. I've been loving it.
It's actually, I think, yeah, it's probably the tallest one.
They all look pretty good out there, man. They look nice.
Yeah, they've been well, because there's only 20, right? You get to kind of look after them, right? So they're all been
Yeah.
tied down and pruned, and you know, you don't have to say, "Oh fuck, I can't get back here for days," so I'll
Right.
overfeed them. So overfeeding is what stunts things the most.
Yeah. I don't feed mine nothing, man. I mix my dirt with the blood meal and the bone meal, and that's all I done.
Right on.
Put them in there, and they're growing nice and green.
Yeah,
That's like that. I was just thinking about that the trimmer that you have, that fan where you trim your weed on.
yeah.
I got two tumblers in my basement, man. They're like 50. What are they? $2,500 a piece from my
Yeah.
family because he grows so much. He has tumblers. He's got those tumblers.
Yeah, you have to crank them by hand.
Well, they're electric. Plug it in the wall, turn it on, they tumble the weed.
Right. So okay. So does it got like a net inside, so it's actually trimming the tips of the leaves off?
When it trims the leaves off, you put like a basket or something underneath of it, and it drops it into the basket, all the leaves.
Right.
Okay.
And
So
the
it's a
buds are
tumbler to make.
outside.
It's mainly to make hash. Though is what you got.
No, it's to take all the leaves off the buds.
Oh, okay.
Tumblers, like government has these big tumblers that they do their weed with. Well,
Right.
I got 2 tumblers in the basement. They're worth $2,500 a piece. They're not mine, but they
Right.
do the same thing. You put your weed in there with all the
Yeah.
buds in there, and then it tumbles all the leaves off, cuts all the leaves off inside.
Cool. Cool.
That's pretty crazy. And they're quiet.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah. So why do
expensive
you?
though.
What are you doing with them?
Well, they're not mine. It's my cousin's because he grew so much, and right now he's moving and everything. So
Oh,
things
right.
are changing.
Right. I got this. I got a tabletop one, as you see.
Yeah, I see. I
Right.
like that
And I
one.
just shank it. I just shank it off because I always make rose. Hey, Jay, what's up? I always just make rosin or medicine. So I never really shine them up like
Yeah,
ever, like because it saves me a lot of work. But holy man, sometimes I'm bringing in 100 pounds and there's like 3 people,
yeah. You got
right?
like they got like 20 pounds of that friggin' the tumbled weed that comes off the bottom. It's
But
like
this is what,
20 pounds of it waiting to make oil out of it. Nice.
yeah, right. But this is kind of what it looks like
Yeah, looks
off there,
smokable. Looks
right?
smokable to me, man.
Well, you pull a few leaves off and you can roll joints or leave the leaves on and press rosin, right?
Yeah.
It's never a big thing. So, yeah, but it saves me a lot of time and a lot of labor because in the old days, man, when you used to try to shine up, 100 pounds with scissors with your fucking friends.
Yeah.
I mean, man.
Yes.
What's up?
Except you're on the wrong side.
There
All better.
you go. It's all good. All good.
I was going higher on my card, by the way.
Oh, we're gonna be playing Frosty here soon, and also
Oh, sweet.
What's up,
Karen Watson's
Frosty?
here.
Karen
Watson's
Kinder,
here.
welcome, welcome.
So
How's-
that's it's around.
How's Shane doing, man? See,
Shane-
he's in there.
Shane just had a holiday he can write a book about, apparently.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
One of them Chevy Chase wicked vacations,
Nice.
Nothing went right, which sucks, right? Vacations that bite. So we have a 4 here.
I said higher, please.
Did you know?
I
You got
did.
an ace, girl. Man, where's this other dragon card?
I'll play
13th,
again.
right?
I'll look for it. I'll play again.
Well, we're gonna play till we get rid of it, I think, right? So we have to do another
Frosty does one now.
Frosty will
Yeah.
play.
Frosty and Karen.
Okay, let's give Karen a shot. Karen Watson, you have a 6. We're trying to find this last dragon card so we can make sure that gets out and about.
No, I didn't plant those seeds, Mario. I gave them to my cousin so he can plant them. Can't remember
There's
what they
your
were
sharing is
called.
caring. You got a 6, Karen.
It's
So
crazy.
on Father's Day, my son's father-in-law gave me a plant for Father's Day, and it was
Nice.
called Early Girl, right? So it was about this big, right? Well, all my plants at that time were like this big, right?
Nice.
So I'm thinking, what the fuck? I'm not going to do another drum for this thing, right? So I just picked the smallest one and shoved it in with it, right? So I got, it's kind of like darting out the side, but because it's fighting for light, I'm going to send, because it's fighting for light, it's really getting at it.
Nice.
I'm going to
What
send,
kind of plant is it? Do you know?
it's called Early Bird.
Early
Or
bird?
no, it's called Early Girl. Sorry.
Okay, I
Early
thought
girls.
that's what you said.
Yeah.
Nice. I got Pope Van Dank in the closet. It's looking nice.
Nice.
But you
I
know
like the
what?
Pope Von Dank.
This American Pie product plant, it's got everything going for it, man. I'm totally whack impressed just by. I've grown that type of plant before, but it was called fucking like it could have been American Pie, but they called it Harmony up here, right? And
Nice.
it could have been because seeds move around, and when they do, they're now mine. I rename them; they're mine, right? But when you see plants that are weird, and they're out, and just because they have a different name and they're identical to things you've seen before. So this American Pie, I'm putting back with some shit I grew as Harmony, and it was nice. I mean, it wasn't crazy powerful, but it had everything going for it, right? As
Nice.
far as medical and you were high enough, but made the right feeling, right? If you get dope that doesn't give you the jitters and you can be yourself and it just kind of glows you, that's perfect to me.
Absolutely.
Perfect to me. And green crack's kind of that plant usually for me. So I have that, but this American Pie, um, I think it's going to be wicked cool.
Yeah, if you come down here, I'll be able to give you one of these Pope Von Dank clones when you go back. Take a Pope Von Dank clone with you because I like this one too.
So, okay, another good reason to get my ass down there.
Right.
Okay, you got yourself a Jack, Taryn Watson. You are, excuse me, number 14.
Yeah, I grew the Pope Von Dank. I didn't grow it a lot, but when I did grow a nice bud out of it, half decent bud. It was a good high.
So what do you call it? What do you call it, Thomas?
It's called Pope Von Dank.
Pope?
You know the Pope? Pope Von Dank. Von,
Von Dank.
V-O-N. Von
Dank.
Dank. It's pretty cool name. It's pretty cool.
Jesus, that should be a good stuff.
Yeah. yeah. I like it. I like it.
All right, we're doing it up. I sent you a duck. My friend. Check your PM.
Who's he on Facebook user?
Yeah,
Uh,
StreamYard doesn't like him.
No.
Okay,
Nice.
He just found it. So he'll be over.
StreamYard. I don't know. StreamYard works pretty good for me, but I'm not out there a lot with it.
They say
I
this
just
shit's
got
no
a
good for it.
I just
This
got
is
a strike on YouTube again. Never ends. I was off
I
for
got
a
a
week.
strike on everything I'm doing. Everything I'm doing, and all in yeah, everything. Right? It's just like what?
Get used
I
to
went-
it.
Oh, I won't get used to it long. I'll just go bye. Hate me or love me.
I just spent like 5 months of YouTube strikes, and I was off for a week, and now I got another strike again for 3 months. So whatever.
Yeah, you're a bad one. Be careful, Jake. If you're hanging around with bad ones, you're not.
Right?
2 jailbirds. I'm a jailbird. He's a jailbird. Jailbirds in the audience. It's terrible.
We should have a
Be careful.
jailbird party. Where's Shane?
We should have just
Right?
a jailbird. We'll have a jailbird page. It'd be the quietest page in the Facebook.
I've been in
Right?
jail. I've been in Facebook jail so often. I run dorm 7 with weed.
In midnight movies.
Yeah.
And you've now spread your smile out to YouTube and getting dings over there.
Hard stuff.
YouTube's a hard one to work off of because it's about information, and I've only got useless information, so it's pretty lonely over there.
There's a lot of potheads over there on YouTube, though, man. I see potheads from Australia all the time, every night.
Is
They're
there?
up there getting hitting the bongs and stuff, talking about weed from Australia.
So what page, what social network do you think the most potheads hang around on?
I don't know. YouTube is pretty popular, but
I'd say
everybody runs to
Facebook.
Rumble. Everybody runs to Rumble for different things.
You,
What were you
you say
saying, Frosty?
I'd say live, probably Facebook still.
Facebook's so freaking. Oh my lord. There's a lot of people on Facebook because Facebook is extremely popular. So is YouTube. But they got so much censorship going on. You can be pothead somewhat, but the censorship makes you go to all these other channels like Rumble and stuff. But and Twitter. I don't ride Twitter no more.
No,
I
I
don't
got a
like them.
Twitter account and I tweet every now and again or whatever.
You can do lives over there too.
it's a
You can
it's
go
kind
live
of
on Twitter.
Yeah.
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 Oh,
Yeah. Same as Twitch. You can do lives on Twitch. You can do lives
we're live
on
on Twitter right now, aren't we? We're live on Twitter right now.
Yeah.
Is it?
oh, wild.
I used to do lives on Twitter, but then I deleted my Twitter because I didn't like them.
You got it. What's the one that we got a blank on with a P and an F on it? That pothead.
Canada.
Is that pothead?
It's
You see that?
shit.
I can't even
Pull
remember.
me a card, Al.
I can do that, brother. How's weed growing going? You got to know.
I think it's Twitter or Twitch.
You have an ace.
That's the highest card, right?
That's the
Yep.
highest card.
Yeah, well, lower.
I was thinking. Okay, 7. You're in all in one shot too, Jay.
Yeah.
Hey, did you give your favorite plant a shot of that juice? I say.
Not yet. No,
Oh, good, man.
not yet. I'm actually.
I'm gonna post a picture of a plant in my front yard that's a leaf bush, right? But a short shrubby one. And it was like lime green, right? Because it's been there 20 some years, okay?
Yeah.
So it's ate all the nutrients out. The only thing it's ever got is more water, more fucking water, more water, and it's in about 4 feet of earth. So over the years, it just keeps getting less color because it doesn't have newts in it, right? Well,
Right.
I'm now on my 3rd shot of that soil restoration stuff I sent you. That's been about 6 weeks, okay? In 6 weeks, I've given it 3 shots and mixed it up in a nice good feed of it, right? And these things now are 2/3 of the way back to looking like they should, okay? So I'm hoping before the leaves are done that I have these fuckers, all the leaves restored to a green that it hasn't had for 25 years, 20
Yeah.
years. Okay. Because it's amazing. So I'm doing this I see different people using it for, and Lauren used it as 2 different plant, 4 plants, but 2 got it, 2 didn't. And the 2 that got it like doubled in size. So it really has purposes. So I'm more for, like, in the weed game, you need it once a week. That's about it, right? I mean, it does help, right? For once a week, it keeps them nice tone. Fuck, you don't have, like, I haven't had any, but I might have had 4 or 5 dead leaves in this whole season, right? It just keeps it good. But for your normal everyday household, that you've got these beautiful plants, like you have a special plant, or other plants like that you haven't given it newts, that 1 bottle, my friend, would probably last you into, I would guess, years, 2 years.
So you can use this for weed too, right?
Yeah, well, you can. I hate to say it on loud, but you can use it. You can drink it yourself and use it for your own health. It's a total health, made from health food. That's, you know what I mean. Yeah. So, but you don't want to market it like that. But for weed, it keeps things at that dark green to absorption, right, of energy, and you can't use it. You don't want to overuse it. Underuse it better than overuse by far.
Well, it looks like I was looking at it, and like I want to use it in my next crop as like a once a week supplement, just a little, or you know what I mean? Or
Right. Yeah, because it's like, so once a week, pick a day. That's what I do. Like every Friday or as close to that Friday, because you might get rain or it doesn't need food. But I pick Friday. It might be Saturday that I give it that shot, and I give it that one shot that day. So, like, I don't know about the products you use to keep plants fed, but generally the mixes on those plants are pretty, like, even when it's 10 mil and 15 mil a liter, generally speaking, your ECUs are pretty low still. I mean, you're probably halfway, because I got 1500, that's full strength, right? So I'm thinking, but when you generally these mixes you get with Remo, Advanced Newts, and all those, it runs about halfway when you do the mix on the bottle. So
Yeah.
you can put that on top that one day if you choose. But I find if you use it as a single use, then it really knows it's getting that product, right?
Yeah.
And when it likes it, it perks right up and says hello until that wears off, right? And by the
I
time
find
next week comes, you can hit it again.
I find with a lot of the nutrients, and again, I'm no expert, but I've used a few different nutrients, and the micro grow and the bloom type ones. The darker the mixture is, and this more it smells. I find that really fucking like. There's one here called Diablo, and I only use the Diablo at half strength because it seems too powerful.
Can be.
Seems too
Can be.
powerful, and the
And yours,
Emerald Harvest seem good. Like the color of the nutrients sometimes tells me something. Like, and again, I'm no expert, but I just find the really dark nutrients. They're like you got to watch it because they could be powerful. I found the Diablo was really powerful, and I mixed it at regular strength from the bottle one time, and I just found the plant didn't react to it as well. It looked like it was like, oh, too powerful. Ooh,
yeah. Well,
right?
some things you got to sneak up on. Have them build up a hello to it, right? When you're giving it new things, like at full strength. You like with like this year with the Zomica product. I started out with Amica, right? So I used it in seed, I used it in clones, I used it throughout this whole season. So it grew from like 2 mil usage to I'm at 10 because I'm halfway. So I'm 10 mil now, but I'm looking for 15, right? 15 mil when they get to be a little bit more mature. So, and
Yeah.
they're pretty well getting there now. So I'll switch up to 15 mil for the rest of the season once a week. But that stuff you can mix it down into a foliage spray, right? At 1 mil, 2 mil, right? And do that once a week when you with it, right?
Is this the stuff you were using as foliar spray last year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So you already seen it work, right? So that, yeah, it's exact. That's why I got it up here because, yeah, it is the
Yep.
product that we were showing you last year.
It's hard to get a good foliar spray from what I've been reading and listening to people because some of them are you kind of got to watch it because if you go and spray on your foliar spray, what I've heard is you could have too. It's not soap, obviously, but to use the word too soapy of a mixture, and then when you get it on your plants and the heat and the sun hits this soapy texture, it's actually bad for your plants. It burns your leaves and stuff. So it's like
Totally. But,
you got to watch
that,
when you're doing a foliar feed.
oh, 100%, 100%.
I know you know a lot of people don't know that, but and
Yeah.
like
But in that product there, because it's all still natural, it's Jerusalem artichoke. That's the main base extraction. Jerusalem artichoke. That's a stolen health food straight up extraction. And
cool.
then fulvic acid, that's like humic. So that's all like your seashell type minerals like that. And then you got your Sheila G, man. That Sheila G is gold, zinc, aluminum, all the minerals you can get off a mountain in paste form and emulsified down, like, through a emulsification machine to make it small enough that plants will absorb it, right? I mean, you can go and you can get all this shit, but if you don't emulsify, number one, you'll get burn marks on your leaves because you'll have hot spots, like you said.
Yeah.
So the emulsification, it has to be the proper emulsification because to a high emulsification gives you still problems with burn. So you have to have like a special emulsification that fucking Amica might be the only people I've ever heard of that's got one because this one machine's 35 G's just to whip it up. Okay, that just you mix it up, emulsify it. So that's why his shit works, I guess. It's built properly out of the right stuff. So even if you put that stuff there, so it's emulsified down to you can put it on your skin. You will absorb it. You'll be able to rub it in, right? But you'll smell like an artichoke for the afternoon. But yeah,
You're getting quite the chin whip on you there, Thomas. Eh?
What's that?
You're getting quite the chin whip.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's long.
it's out
It's
of
long.
the
I'll
picture.
show you when it's out. I'll let it out for a minute and let you see. Hang on. Where
We're
is it?
here. Oh, he's gonna hide. We don't want to see it. Okay, we got any more card players now, Lou? Who? Holy shit! What was that? I think, yeah, right there.
All right.
Yeah, you're cute, man. It's not long enough like that.
No.
Yours is not stoned. No, he disappears, pops up with a beard, and starts giggling. You're not stoned at all.
Yeah, I'm always stoned. Always stoned, man. Getting close to getting the monkeypox.
You getting what?
The monkeypox.
Holy shit! Yes. Don't go there, man.
No. No.
Why are
That's a
they
pro.
seeing people getting monkeypox?
No, that was a thing on the internet a while ago. They've been pushing that about monkeypox and stuff. They push everything.
Yeah, you know
Push.
what? Yeah, we've been getting this that grow food into little novelty stores um, stores like you operate and that, and people are grabbing these one bottles up at two because everybody that's in those shops, they aren't really necessarily the big grower, but everybody's looking for that thing, and that thing, it's not a huge profit maker because you don't need much, but what it does is basically it's a shiner for anybody that is trying to get something in their backyard and they're not a grower, right? Because growers are hard to convince about anything, but newbies aren't so bad because they're looking, right? And if you give them something that blows their mind, you've sold them for life, right? Without question. And then they'll fuck up and look for other things that work that don't work.
There's a lot of
Because
a lot of
you always
growers
look
now.
better.
Everybody's looking for something nowadays.
Yeah. So
Cannabis is legal, so now everybody's growing. Everybody wants that boom to it all to make their plants grow.
exactly.
I don't know.
Exactly. I was the same way. I bought a few things over the years that I went, oh, really? Like tomatoes this big and stuff. Well, fuck, I want that too, right?
Yeah.
And paid large for a good liter bottle, and used it, and but I was too new to realize what it was doing or not doing. I didn't know. I really didn't know. But now I know the difference after years, right? As you can, you see these things, you study it a little more. So
I find
this,
a lot of it is it's not so much what you use; it's knowing the things that the plant needs. that's after a while, a newbie becomes a non-newbie by realizing that, in my opinion, what works for you might not work for someone else.
That's
But
right.
at the same time, both you guys are giving these things to the plant that it needs. You might be doing it differently, and what works for you might not work for someone else. But as long as you're giving these particular things to your plant, it'll respond to it. And I find a lot of the times what I'm reading online, like growers' arguments, we'll call it, is people saying the same thing, but they're arguing over how they deliver stuff to their plant and what's better, this and that. But they're all saying the same thing. At the end of the day, we're growing pot, and the plant needs X, Y, Z to grow in biology and science, not your weed's the dopest or you cured it the best or no. At the end of the day, it's still just science. And I find a lot of these useless arguments are just,
Yeah, but
I use this container and this container's better, or like, no,
that's
the
chemistry.
container holds water. You're both giving the plant water. Your container is irrelevant. Like,
Well, it's to them. That's totally not. Those guys are wild, man. So the guy that built the guy from Amica, right? The owner of Amica, when he made the 101, right? That's the stuff you have. So we went ooh ah ooh ah. Last year was the first year that ever was on the planet. We were the first people that ever tested it. He said it worked. He built it. We tested it, and you saw what it did. It was right on, right? So I said to him, well, fuck it, that's right on. Like, we need it. We got it. Now we have it in Canada, right? But I said, well, I mixed it down. I use it as foliage spray, right? And I said, it's freaking wicked foliage spray, man. He goes, oh, fuck that. He says, I'll make you fucking foliage spray, right? So, because he's a chemist. So he goes, no, I'll make it even better for foliage spray, right? So he makes up 102, right? Formula 102, right? So I'm the only guy that's got this shit in Canada, right? So here's what it is. It's accent inland ocean trace minerals, certified organic aged Jerusalem artichoke resin, concentrated aged liquid fulvic acid, organic aged liquid stevia, organic organic aloe vera gel extract, organic flaxseed glycerin, water soluble high Himalayan shilajit extract, emulsified, emulsified down to go through the eye of a needle. Right? It's wicked. Wicked. So I mean, the people that are into this, using it that way, or doing that and making it, the containers, everything, the speed is everything, the heat temperature, everything's everything, and they all might end up with the same product, but I don't even know if it makes a difference, right? As the end, how it's put together, but it generally usually does when they're talking about it. And the higher up you go, the longer these people have been in it. Like, we have a guy that he's just, I don't even want to mention his name because I shouldn't, but he's just like at this level of, he's bringing all these extractors, chemists, and then he's this guy, right? He's like, okay. So yeah, he's a hard one. He can tell you if you know what you're talking about in 5 minutes. Okay, like he's that kind of people. But yeah, I love every one of them because they're so specific. Sooner or later, you got to make your own mind up, hey brother. That's all I know as to what you're going to do when you get it. So you should give that a test on your big girl, and you'll see it right there. Treat her with that special juice. You've had it 20 years, haven't you?
That tree. No, I've had that tree maybe 7 years, maybe.
Oh, it's your family.
Nice. Is
Yes,
it tall as you or taller than you?
It is taller than me, I think, actually.
Yeah. I remember seeing it
Or
before.
pretty close, pretty close. I had it. Well, I had a rubber shatterizer ring, just a little silicone ring, and no bigger than like a wedding band or whatever. and I put it on the plant as it was a seedling, like this big or whatever, put the leaves in there and put it on the little stem. And now I got to keep moving it up. It's at about 5 feet, something like that.
Right. Do you see that ball they're marketing on Facebook for growing when it's a ball of dirt and you just scratch like your side
Yeah.
of your stem and put that
Yep.
ball on it and then wait till the roots happen and then just hack the branch off?
Yeah.
I like that because you could cut off like a pretty good sized clone then, eh? Like you could cut one off that's already like a month old.
The whole limb.
Yeah. And just scratch away. And how can you lose? Because you got a damn root ball the size of a softball.
Right? But how does it work, though? Have you tried it? You know what I mean?
Well, I've
Yeah,
tried.
rooting solution in it. No.
I've tried other little things that like that, and they work. So this is I like it because it's bigger, and you don't have to take it off till it's got roots in a root base the size of a softball. The other ones that you pinch and you do it, you got roots of little wee roots, right? Before you take it off and take your chance. This thing, fuck, you got a whole ball. It's a softball size roots. And then when you cut the branch off, shit, you just snap it and you planted it. It's already, your clone's already, 12 inches, 14 inches.
Nice.
Friggin' fantastic thing, right?
I'm used to using Tim Horton cups and dirt, cutting my clones and making them grow.
Right?
Well, for me, for me, like trying to get new mother plants every year. So if I had that, and I should get it, I can wait till coming up here another month even, and just cut one and put that on there, and I'll have a brand new mother plant that hasn't triggered yet, right? Just healthy as hell, first generation, right? Stay first generation as long as I could. I'm thinking
Yeah.
of getting.
Italy is here.
I don't know what generation my wedding cake is because I got the original 2 clones January 2019, and ever since then, to fail safe to make sure that I had it available. I just made clones, and when they came out, I was like, "You want clones? You want clones?"
Exactly.
People with like wedding cake or whatever, different places, right? So if I ever can't get one, all I got to do is just call up the people and be like, "You got clones going? All right, I need a couple wedding cakes," and it's the same one. But what particular cut it is, I don't know. I just know it's the genetics, right?
Right. Okay, Lou, what's going on, girl?
Jennifer is here. I forgot what her
Jennifer
card
Healy.
was out.
Jennifer's got it too. I don't think I drew her card. If you have it too, girl, that should be easy. Hopefully the next card's a dragon card. I need
Right?
a dragon player. We got enough players to get a dragon card out? Or is this the last player?
This is the last player.
Oh man, you got to get a dragon card here, girl.
Oh, higher, she
Higher.
says.
10. All right.
10.
Well,
I got to duck out now, guys. Thanks for having
okay,
me.
brother. Good talking to you. Good luck on your job.
Likewise. Cheers.
Hit it hot.
You bet.
Nice.
Always good to see Frosty.
Yeah, he's live every day.
Yeah, he's a hard worker, man. Yeah, I don't know what his number is on his live. It's probably getting close to 3,000.
Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty big.
I don't know if he even numbers them. I think he still numbers them.
I think he does.
Yeah. Well, that's good that he keeps track.
Yeah.
Chris Van Walker's in the house, so we're still playing. Chris Van Walker, you have a king. I need a tote.
I can come in as another player and play it again.
I think she's going to take care of it right there, man.
Lower, she says.
She's going to take the dragon right now.
I still love the guitars on your wall. Those are cool.
Yeah,
My kid just got a guitar like a month ago, a BC Rich.
Right on.
Pretty
Yeah.
nice guitar.
Chris Ann Walker is number 17. You pulled a 10 on that king. Man, the dragon card still sits there.
I'll come in as another player. I'll go out and come back in.
We need
And I
it.
can
We need
actually.
one more. Look at sooner or later it's got to go. Look at see. Well, maybe it's deep. Let me see. I don't know. What are we gonna do? Run away? Call it a day? Holly Short Klein being the winner. She's all for it. Okay?
Well, we still have to go look at shares and bookmark Bonanza and trivia.
Let's do all that. Let's do all that. So
Somebody go get
know
some
what?
of your friends to come play.
Right.
Yeah, the Pope Von Dank's growing pretty good. I should be cutting clones off of it right now
Nice.
because all the tops are pretty high, and it's getting too tall in my closet. It's only like
I'm
a
gonna
foot
Google
tall.
What's
It's
it?
only
What is it? Is it more?
I
sativa
don't
or
know,
is it-
man. I'm not even sure. I never looked any of it up. This could be a name that nobody even has information on.
Well, Leafly usually does.
There you go, Shane. You're multiple person or multiple profiles to replay.
Yeah, I'll come in as a Sativa Haze instead of Mary Jane. You got Sativa Haze too over there. I ride that one once in a while. They stole my other one like Alfred.
Right.
You're hot commodity,
Totally delete you.
Zuki is never going to be man enough to carry our balls around. He's going to steal our fucking profile.
Yeah. I got lost mine because I made a group. And it took 24 hours for them to delete my profile for making a group. They had almost 150 people on my group within 24 hours. The name was so popular, kind of deal.
Right.
And he didn't want it. He didn't like it. So I got deleted, but whatever. I'm still here. See me? Still here. Still
I
here.
appreciate it, man. I appreciate the fight you put in.
Yeah. I push a lot of information on my page. Not just cannabis. I love cannabis, man, but I push friggin' politics and all that other crap that's going on in the world.
Oh, you're a heavy politician. You're a heavy politician.
Yeah, I get strikes. I get strikes on Facebook. I get restrictions, whatever. They delete me, I'll come back again.
Right.
Man,
Yeah.
our prime minister, that's the lonely job he's got. Nobody even wants to talk to him.
No,
He shows
just
up in a
yells
crowd,
at
everybody just goes, whatever.
Yeah.
You know,
Everybody
have a
gives
nice
him the
day.
finger.
Get better when you leave, right?
Yeah.
Imagine having that opportunity to have a whole country and the world love you.
Now they hate
Imagine
him.
having that opportunity, but to come out like, and have like you're a full blown asshole for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
I
He
mean,
won't be able
everywhere
to
you
show his
go.
face, man. Around the whole world,
I
he won't
mean,
be able to show his face.
Exactly. I mean, talk about blow it all in one shot. You didn't sneak
Yeah.
up nothing.
Yeah.
You didn't even try to hide it. You just went at the whole world and said, "Look at me, I'm a flaming asshole."
Yeah, he's playing his part. Playing his part, man.
Freaking straight up. I mean, imagine riding that the rest. He's a young man.
Yeah.
So for 40 more years, people will not forget.
No.
Oh no.
Or even his poor kids will be paying the price.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
dad that? How was that ride, Terrible. Terrible.
Yeah. Oh,
Terrible.
wow.
Okay. How's the cards going?
We played everybody we have. Do you want me to read Bonanza?
Yeah,
I
let's
thought
do that.
I thought Drew was coming out. Spin the wheel, Drew Carey.
Right.
Where is he?
For Bonanza, we had 10 players tonight. Number 1 was Keith Hayward. We haven't seen him tonight. I wonder what's up with him.
I wonder if it's got that Drew Carey.
Right. Number 2, Jenna Winters. Number 3, Don Williams. 4, Beth Williams. 5, Deborah Lamonde. 6, Karen Lamonde. 7, me. 8, Shane Monday. 9, Brenda Von Fraser. And 10, Holly Shore Klein. Good luck, everybody.
1 and 10. 1 and 10, yeah. Anybody wants to play cards, get in and let's do it. Sharing is caring.
Yep.
There's a dragon card left. 1.
Keith Hayward.
Keith Hayward. Backyard Bonanza. Not backyard, but bookmark Bonanza. That's a Grandma Rosen.
Yep. And he picked almond oil because it helps the immune system function and lowers blood sugar levels.
Right on. Right on. Thanks, Keith. Okay, trivia. I had 14. And Keith Hayward was number 1. Julia Loves Cannabis, 2. Margie Keister, 3. Deborah Cousins, 4. Don Williams, 5. 6. Mary Williams, 7. Holly Shark Klein, Lisa Lovey, 8. Brenda Von Fraser, 9. Jenna Winters is 10. Cindy Paul's 11. Karen Lamonde was 12. Beth Williams, 13. Deborah Lamonde is 14. Let me make sure I got everybody in before I close the book on this one. You only get one shot at being right.
Right.
Shane Monday. See, there you go. You're number 15. Thanks, Shane.
Nice. That was for bookmarks?
Trivia.
Oh, trivia.
Cindy did bookmark. Okay, so that's 1 and 15. Good luck, everyone. 1 and 15. $11. What?
$11, $7. Today is it 11th? No. Yesterday.
Generally speaking, you weren't paying attention, eh,
What's that?
Cindy?
No, I was not. Am I number 11?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Nice.
I was wondering, generally speaking, you're woo-woo, but
No, I wasn't. I was writing something.
Ah, see, there you go. That's what happens, eh? You get to be a winner when you're not paying attention.
Doing my job.
So you are a Moon Dabs winner. That's awesome.
Hey.
What did you show me in your little thing? Was that Moon Dab stuff or Dragon Juice?
Dragon juice.
How'd you get it off that paper?
It actually, I had it in the freezer and it came off really nice with a popsicle stick.
Yeah.
I scraped it right into the, to the edge. And as it got built up here, it stuck to itself and came right off.
Did you have the popsicle stick in the freezer?
No, I didn't actually. It was room temperature.
Oh, that's interesting. Right on. So here we are. We have now.
Thanks, guys.
Tag is Holly Klein. Brenda Fraser took the tags. The share button. Let me go over there.
Okay.
And then we're getting on to our lesson podheads. We had 45 shares. That was really right on.
Right.
Excellent. Thank you very much. I love it when I see that sort of thing because you know that, Facebook hasn't got you totally tied up in the damn closet. You can,
Right.
you are, well, because you're getting out to people that know the issues that we have go through and they help you out. I mean, I love that. because at this point we're still trying to fight cancer. It's all still about cancer. When Howard gets back, we're back on the cancer trail. The questions that we're asking, the articles we're using are about cancer, and we know the cure is omega-8, in the long haul. And now it's available USA, available Canada, all through omega8.ca. So check that out, guys. If you're into have any problems, it does more than just it does a lot of light duty things. Arthritis, fibromyalgia, Lyme diseases, and other things like that. But is cancer's got my whistle, and because I had cancer, right, throat cancer, and so it's definitely it's personal with me. And omega-8 has saved some beautiful friends of mine, myself included, and we're here to help as many people as we can, especially with cancer. You know what I mean? Arthritis and things like that. I mean, it does a great job with that also. But cancer is something that, number one, you never want to get. So,
Right.
as using omega-8 as a supplement to keep your endocannabinoid system up, it's the number one. Okay. And that way you only need like a mil a day, right? So you can buy a month's worth, reasonable, 30 mil, reasonable. And you are now keeping your blood perfectly clean from any of that issue. And unless you really fuck up, you probably won't get cancer, right? Because it will never get into your blood. Not when you have one a day like that. And if you do have cancer and you got to redo the reverse fight, man, you need some warriors. So you need a product that you can take a lot of and line up the fight. So omega-8s are proven on both sides of that fence. And, it's a blessing to the human race as far as I'm concerned, and never should have been kept a secret. And they made it a big secret in 1937. And now it's back with us, in the cannabis culture. So from the cannabis culture back to the cannabis culture. The cannabis culture nowadays compared to 1937 is totally different looking animal. Okay? Information travels a lot faster. So one in
You know what pancreatitis is?
yeah,
What's that? What's that about?
145.
It's an infection of the pancreas.
Yeah, my buddy's having issues with that. He's got a hernia, so now he's got this too, or whatever.
Right.
Trying to get it fixed right now.
That's rough. That one's rough.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, he's having a hard time. I'm trying to tell him to relax, not be so stressed out.
Yeah. 1 in 45. Spin that wheel. Yeah, that's a rough one because it doesn't go away like very easily.
No.
So
Yeah.
you generally end up is he in the hospital?
Well, he's getting hooked up now, going in for tests and everything. Just went in because he's been pushing it off for a while.
Well, yeah.
He
16.
doesn't want to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
But he's doing it. He's on his way, and I'm trying to coax him into getting things done instead of letting it go, getting worse and worse.
Yeah. Karen Watson is the share winner.
Congrats. Yeah, well, YouTube's pretty quiet over there, eh? Nobody in there chatting.
No, chatting's over. We're all too high. Anyway, let's do it up. We have any more players or no? We're good?
We're good.
Okay, silent as the silent goes. Let's say Holly Short Klein wanted to sell some dragon juice on the dragon card. Way to go, Holly.
Way
Nothing
to go,
to
girl.
it.
Congratulations.
Got to play to win, and she's always been there to play. Okay, now high low. That's done too. Let's go. High low is over. So I had 17 people. Margie Keister 1, Don Williams was 2, Deborah Lamonde 3, and Karen 4. Jane Monday 5, Brenda Fraser 6, Beth Williams is 7, Debbie Pott 8, Mary Williams 9, Jenna Winters is 10, Mary Jane 11, Mary O'May is 12, Cindy Paul 13, Karen Watson 14, Jay Frostman is 15, Jennifer Headley 16, Chris Ann Walker 17. Spin that wheel. 1 and 17. And then
Spin
we're
that.
out the door. Out the door.
Spin that wheel, Drew.
Here we go. Here we go.
17.
1 and 17, man. And it's
Yeah.
going to be 4.
Congrats.
And 4 is Karen Lamonde.
Okay.
Rosen. Winner.
Yeah, love the
Way to go,
Rosen,
Karen.
man. Love the Rosen.
Well, right now I have Rosen here, 3 grams for the price of 1. 3 grams for $50.
Nice.
So you have to be a pothead to have it, and it's an awesome deal. But only you have to be a pothead to get it. So it's not out on the market or anything like that, or tell your friends about it. Not that.
Yeah, I remember I got kicked out of my dad's house because of pot. Because I was a
Yeah.
pothead. And
Yeah.
I was a bit of a drinker, but I was a pothead, man. I smoked pot every day, and my dad didn't like pot at all.
My dad, he didn't seem to care about it, but my mom was totally a whack job on it.
Yeah,
So,
my mom was
she
a
always-
drinker.
yeah.
She was a drinker, and then my dad, they were separated. So when my mom died, I went to live with my dad for a while, a couple of years, and it was a rough ride. He kicked me out.
What did your mom die of?
Cancer.
Bummer. How
They
old was she?
both died of cancer. My mom and dad. My mom died at like 38.
Oh,
When I was 14 then too.
oh man, that's
Yeah,
awful.
Yeah, my brother died the same time, a year apart with my
Wow.
mom because he got shot and he was like 20 years old, 21.
A hunting accident or a fuck around accident?
Oh, it's some stupid accident. He tried to rob somebody's house and got shot.
Well, that'll do it.
Yeah, wasn't
Wow.
a good day. Wasn't a good day
No.
for him.
No.
But mom
Well,
died of
indeed.
cancer, leukemia or whatever. It's cancer of the
How old
blood.
was your brother when he fucked up?
He was 21.
Oh fuck.
He just got out of jail for 2 years, I think, and then he spent like a year out on the streets and he got shot. It was a
Wow.
rough ride. Rough ride, young.
I got a
young
brother
ride.
like that, but he's older now and quit doing stupid things, I hope.
Yeah, they smarten up after a while. Most of them.
He was making meth the last I knew.
That's a rough ride.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a rough go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what's going on, but I just try to live a little bit on the less side of, faith.
Absolutely.
Have faith that your maker has good things. I'm good things in store for you, but I'm a total believer in that thing is if my son asks me for something, I try my damnedest to make sure they have it.
How old
Right?
are your kids? How old are they?
My oldest one's 39, the other one's 31.
I ride that 19-year-old, man. Oh my lord.
But I'm just saying, so we're always taught that we're supposed to be able to ask our maker for whatever we want, and he will give it to us because he's our maker and our father. So treat it the same way when you ask him for something, that it's your son asking you, right? Would you give it to him? Yes. So I live in the faith that when I ask, I wait to it to show up. Right. And I don't know when it's going to happen because I might not be ready for it to happen. But I do know it's going to happen. if I ask. I just don't know when it fits into my shit. And it might not be there for my pleasantry. It could be there to teach me to don't touch. It's hot.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So I live in that. And I found that to shed myself from all things um, that are kind of like you have to deal with, I don't. I don't care. I just don't. I fucking cut grass, grow weed, and smoke weed. That's about it, around here. And I live in leave me alone zone, right? And let me just love the people I love closely. And I love people that are you guys because you're special. Um, we all have the same mentality here.
Yeah.
Those are the kind of people, are cool. The ones that keep showing up are the ones that you think right on cool because they're your people, right? So
Part of
bless
the
every
crowd.
one of them. So anyway, I think we're out the door. Yeah. Anything else?
Congrats to all the
Maybe
winners.
I don't think I left anything out, did I, Lou?
That's what I was just double checking the list. We all good.
Okay. Peace out,
Nice.
peace in, peace out, and then
Peace out.
see
Everybody
y'all.
have a great evening.